sleek this ponytail today. Yes, honey. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Rika. Hey, babe 98. I am so happy that you guys clicked on this video. It is another lit video. This video is going to be a girl talk. I have been really loving these girl talk videos because I feel like I am really talking to you ladies and getting down to the nitty and gritty, and I'm basically being y'all best friend. So that's why I enjoy these videos, and you guys have been giving me great feedback on them. I appreciate that so much. So in today's video, I'm basically going to be talking to you guys about boys. They have cooties, so watch out. I mean, let's be real. God made us as women to want guys. We're physically attracted to guys. We see that and we like, ooh, that's some eye candy. Like, I mean, that's how our hormones work. That's the way God created us. We really need to take the step back and stop being so boy crazy. For real. I've been through that stage. It's happened. It's normal. We all go through it as women. But we really have to look at ourselves and evaluate ourselves and say, okay, is there some hidden insecurities about me that I need to, figure out, so that way I can learn how to embrace this and not try to pin it on each kind of guy. So how do you know if he's the one for you? How do you know if he's not feeding you lies and making you get all in your feelings every single night? If a guy truly likes you, trust and believe that he's going to make it be known. If he really wants to be with you, if he really sees you as a potential wife or wants to settle down with you, he's going to make it be known. That's a guy's nature. A guy wants to be the bread maker of the house. He wants to be the head honcho. So, of course, if he's chasing after you, if he wants you, he's going to make sure he gets you. And even when he gets you, he's still going to make... The way I see it, honey, if he is not putting in that effort, kick him to the curb. Because what one won't do, another one will. So I just feel like you should focus on you. Focus on your goals and your aspirations in life, and the right one that God has for you will come. Because if it's in God's will, it's bound to happen. It might not happen in your time, but it's going to happen in the perfect time, which is God's timing. So I just think that you should trust in God, believe that God has that person out there for you, and it will manifest in due season. I feel like the purpose of dating, honestly, is to get married. I know that might sound a little bit too old school or religious to some people, but really, if you're dating somebody, the intention should be marriage. Because, I mean, seriously, why would you date somebody and just say, oh, we're dating to see where it goes, let's see how far we can make it? No, I want to date somebody knowing that this could be my husband. I don't want to date somebody just to date them. That's wasting my time, and I don't got time for that. Nobody got time for that. If you really like this guy, pray about it. Pray for him. I think it's very important to pray for your spouse or pray for somebody that you really, really want to be with, because if that's the one, God will reveal it to you. God will show you. God will quicken in your spirit that that's the one for you. And even praying for your husband, you can't go wrong that way. Although you're not married and you don't have that husband, it's always still good to pray for him. Keep him lifted up in prayer. Lord, I don't know who my husband is, but I'm praying for him. Constantly pray for him. Sometimes I write in my journal and pray for my husband. It's prayers for my husband. And I'm not praying for him like, Lord, send him my way. Although sometimes I do get like that. I'm like, Lord, like the waiting season, can it be over now? But no, I don't mean like praying for him that God will send him to you. I mean actually praying for him, like his health, his well-being, praying for his mindset, that basically he will be prepared for when God shows him you, or when God basically brings you to him. Actually be prepared financially, spiritually, emotionally, wholeheartedly. Be ready for you. Now, as far as trying to get someone's attention, I honestly feel like if that guy likes you, you shouldn't have to work too hard to get their attention, because if they like you, they're gonna like you for you. They're going to like you for what you possess on the inside and not just your physical attributes. Of course, the physical is something that we often take too much advantage of, and we neglect that the person that looks so good is actually so bad for us. And I don't mean like they're bad as in like they treat us bad. I just mean like their spirit and our spirit just does not intertwine. So that's why it's super, super important to ask God for guidance when you are getting into a relationship or when you are talking to a new person. You want to make sure that you are not getting out of God's will and that you are actually abiding by what He wants you to do. The single season is super hard. Trust me, I know. I actually just got out of a relationship about a year ago. It doesn't even seem like it's been a year, and I keep saying I just got out of a relationship. But it's technically been some time. But I know that that relationship taught me things that I need to work on within myself. And I think that that's important when you take key elements out of a specific relationship. That way you can take what you learn and apply it to your next relationship. Sometimes it's good for a heartbreak, honestly, because sometimes that heartbreak is needed to teach us a lesson. I mean, think about it. Most of Taylor Swift's songs don't just come from the clear blue sky. She goes through a heartbreak. She goes through something. That way that song can impact people and kind of connect with people on a different level. Sometimes we neglect God by putting people before Him. And if you idolize a relationship before God or put a significant other before Him, God will strip that away from you in a heartbeat. And then you wondering, well, Lord, I thought you gave me him. I thought you gave me her. What's wrong? God did that because He wants you to seek Him first in His kingdom. There's a lot that goes into heartbreak. There's a lot that goes into healing as a woman. And I just want to break that down in another video. So as we strive to be wholesome in our single season, it's important and vital that we actually prepare ourselves as women to be wives. If we're praying for our husband, if we're praying that God will, bless our husband and give our husband all these great qualities, we as women should be able to compare with our husband, right? Don't you think? So that's why single season is important. Single season is the time for you to just really understand where God wants you in life and get yourself prepared. Get your inner being prepared to receive the blessing that God has for you. So sometimes you need to cut off YouTube. Sometimes you need to cut off Instagram, cut off Facebook, anywhere where you feel like a relationship is idolized. Because we get on social media and we say, oh, they look so cute. Look how cute these couples look, and look how cute that couple looks. And oh my God, these couples are so beautiful. Their goals. But really, do we really take the time out to evaluate ourselves and get ourselves in that position to receive? That's where we really need to be in life. Not so much idolizing other people's relationship. Because at the end of the day, you do not know what they do behind closed doors. You do not know how their relationship is functioning. So many people put the best on the outside, especially on social media. You see the good parts of the relationship, but do you actually see what they're going through? I'm not here to preach to nobody. I'm not the pastor. I'm not a preacher. And I just know that this is something that is getting brought forth back up in my life recently. I've just encountered a situation where I just really had to give it all to God and just say, Lord, handle this situation, handle this relationship, handle this situationship, whatever it is, because Lord, I don't know what it is, at this point. And God is just doing that. He's showing me day by day what I need to do to get out of this situation, So I just hope that this video really encouraged somebody and helped somebody if they are in the single season, and just lift somebody up. Don't forget, I post every single Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for you guys. I love y'all so much.
Bye.
I really don't want to take this makeup off. I am glowing tonight.